September we met.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Love is what we need. What would the world be like if we didn't have love? How would the flowers grow without the rain from above? Mother Nature shows her love by making the flowers grow. So let's show some love, maybe we can grow closer together. Closer together. The color of my skin shouldn't really mean a thing. There is yellow and white gold, but still they are called the same. If I had my way, I'd wish up on a star. I'd wish love upon this world before hate goes too far. Closer together. Closer together. Oh what would the world be like if we didn't have love? How would the flowers grow without the rain from above? Mother Nature shows her love by making the flowers grow. So let's show some love, maybe we can grow closer together. You ought to be 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 close to me. I wanna be close to you. And you should wanna be close to me. It's so wonderful to know that God up above loves us one and all. Oh yeah, love is what we need. Oh yeah, closer to you. Oh yeah, closer to me. If you want me to, I want to be
Do you hear me? That's what I'm talking about. I want to be close to each and every one of you. I love you.
Love
Don't
you too.
forget it.
Love you too, Chief.
Don't you ever
We
forget
want to
it.
get closer to you. I know I do, bro. See that?
Lord have mercy on us all. I pray a prayer right now to all accept the direction. It's divinely sent to you. Coming from His Majesty's Secret Service. It ain't secret no more. Because damn it, I love you, Baba. And I only pray that each and every one of you love him the way I do. To the point that you get involved, get other people involved. Get as many people involved as we can. Pray that the new bless us to be able to. That you all hear me. Take the words I say not lightly. Take them into your heart. Take them into your heart. In a very real way. Now, like I'm saying, on everything I love, I seen a car come to a stop sign at the corner, make a right with those lights that shined on all those cars that were parked diagonally, and I'll be damned if it didn't cast a hologram right there on the street with sound and everything. That, man, let me tell you how dangerous this is. Because you could be home in your bed, sleep, down, minding your business, as innocent can be. And the hologram can be cast showing you pulling the trigger. Being cast from a car that is parked with nobody in it. And if an old lady looking out the window, hear the sound, bang! See you there with the gun in your hand, and the body dead, you going to jail, nigga. Because ain't no way in the fuck you going to be able to beat that case. If they got an eyewitness who's convinced that that hologram really was you, and let me tell you something. They got satellites can aim right down to you, standing on the corner, that can film you picking your nose vividly in HD, damn it.
Real talk.
And that shit's real as a fuck.
Real talk.
And they take these pictures and they put it into the paint. Into the paint. Hard in the paint. That when them blue lights hit it, just as real as you and I are standing here, sitting here right here talking right this minute, you can be seen murdering a person that you ain't had nothing to do with in that murder whatsoever. But indeed, if the whole window and sees it, you going to jail. Because you can't beat it. This is a special type of wong-tong suit they got set up for every type of movie across the globe. May the Most High be my witness. If an iota of what it is I'm saying is not true, may the Most High take my blessings in every day and every way. And trust me, y'all, I wouldn't curse myself just to kick it with you. How would it benefit me to lie about something like that? Ask yourself. And if they got that, the question is, what the fuck else they got? That's designed to fuck you around in a way by which you can't see daylight ever again.
Mm-hmm.
Each and every one of you. And that's what makes you scared, nigga. For real scared. Like I was when I first seen it. But the scared feeling that went away now. Now I'm just pissed the fuck off. Because don't nobody else know it better than me. How many of you ever seen some shit like that in your life? Right there. across the street. Word is on, D-O-D. I love y'all. I love you.
Love you too. Real talk.
Love you too, Master. Love you too.
I want to say something to you. Whatever differences that any Nubian has against another Nubian, resolve them. Learn to become brothers again. Learn how to say you're sorry. I'm not too proud in any place or any time to say I'm sorry if I hurt you. I didn't mean to. That was not my intent. And may the Most High forgive me if indeed I've caused anybody pain or discomfort with any word that I've ever had to say. I pray that prayer today, mean it to the marrow. One thing I know about our people, you know when a nigga's fronting and when he ain't. And y'all know by the sound of my voice, it ain't nothing fake in me. This shit real. It's serious. So again, if there's any Nubians out there who are pitted against your very own, for God's sake, resolve your differences. Realize that we are family. No matter what occupation and or creation and or stupidity you may be involved in. If you carry color, you're one of mine. And I love you. No matter what the fuck you say about me or feel about me. What I have to say to that is get a grip. Because this shit ain't nothing to play with. And we ain't got no more time to waste like that. Instead of working against each other, better learn how to work with each other no matter who the fuck you think I am. Or who the fuck you think I am. That shit don't what? Matter. Not when we got all this shit at stake. The stakes are far too high to be playing any games in the midst of it. Any one of us. Tell the truth and shame the devil. If anybody can't see the legitimacy in that, something's broken on your inside that you need to fix real quick. Because you didn't embrace the devil in a way by which you shouldn't have. And he's turning every one of us into something you shouldn't be. If indeed you don't got eyes to see that black against black ain't never been right. Nubian against Nubian has always been wrong, as wrong can be. As far away from right as wrong could possibly ever imagine to be. And Lord knows each one of us has got to have good sense in this day and time. Good sense in the way by which you have it in the very minute you knew you had to. And you maintain it. To the point that you don't get involved in stupidity. And you only deal with things that make sense. Ever since you knew you had to have good sense in the first place.
Indeed.
Truth is true. How long, black man? How long, Nubian woman? Before we get our heads screwed on straight and realize that that ain't the type of game that Nubians need to play. Because this shit ain't a game and they ain't playing with us. And your name ain't Alice, and this is not Wonderland. This is real. Lives is on the line, many of them. And right now we talk about my father's life. If that life means anything to you, damn it, we're going to talk about it. In a way by which we should have been talking about it a long time, what? Ago. You didn't know, but now you do. And the question is, where's the integrity? Where's the sense of decency that your grandmother's great-grandmothers raised you with? If each one of us was raised on some good shit, and tell the truth and shame the devil. And as Nubians here in the year 2020, each one of us should know what?
Better.
By now, after all the right knowledge you've learned, and have been blessed to come by, it's enough to make any grown man cry when they see the state that we as a people have fallen to.
What is wrong, man?
Where we need to be. Truth is truth. It cannot be ignored. If each one of y'all got the good Nubian sense that I know you do, you know I'm telling the truth. Shit. How much does one little motherfucker have to do or say to get your full fucking attention? But damn it, I'm going to say a mouthful and I ain't going to shut up never. As long as I got breath in my body, I'm going to be telling motherfuckers what I know they need to know. With a vigor that can't be compared. That will cause the very most dedicated motherfucker, and in his dedication, pale in comparison to what the fuck it is I'm displaying right this minute. As the living example of what each and every one of you need to be. And if you can't see, damn it, just stop calling yourself Stevie and get a new name.
Stay where you was at.
Take the blinders off before it's too fucking late. Like I say, step one, we got to make a documentary about the equipment that doesn't even mention my father's name. And we got to put it out there where the American public becomes aware and what they can do and how dangerous they are to any innocent person. Because when I seen that shit with my own two eyes, I said, man, do you realize the ramifications of this shit? And what the fuck they can do with that? That alone. It makes it where every Nubian person's life and freedom hangs in the balance.
Oh, well, I'm going to show you how to read this piece. He said Nubian person, right?
In a way by which that can't be ignored unless you're a damn fool. Tell the truth and shame the devil. And I know each Nubian person out there got good sense. Ever since they knew they had to. Especially here today after all the shit we going through. What does it take?
It says Nubian.
It only becomes a personal situation to most Nubians when it's your brother, your sister, your auntie, your uncle that they find behind Walmart hanging from a tree.
We got.
Then you want to take that shit personally. But why wait that fucking long until it's one of yours if it can be avoided by just having good sense in a way by which we collaborate in our efforts and dig deep to become creative to the point that we just don't accept certain things. Certain things have got to be non-acceptable to you and me and to us all. And if you can't see that, damn it, you need to stop calling yourself Stevie and wondering why you blind as a bat. Putting out that documentary, we do something. We set a stage for step 2. And step 2 goes as such. We make a movie where we recreate all of the events right there on the land on Shaddah Da Road, right before Baba was arrested. We showed Jacob and all the motherfuckers going to Miami and talking about setting Baba up. Right there on the silver screen. We recreate to the best of our ability everything we know with every element that was in place, that took place to have my father arrested. And we show the whole thing. And then, in the showing of all of this, incorporate, come to know about these devices and state-of-the-art equipment that they use so covertly against the American public. We implement right there on the silver screen the usage of holograms and all the shit that they do to us. And if that don't put Baba's case back in the public's eye, I don't know what will. It should give him a new trial. You don't see that? And when it gets him a new trial, damn it, I'm going to create a hologram right in the back of the courtroom in front of the jury that shows the judge having sex with a small boy while the judge is right there on the bench. And if that don't raise reasonable doubt, nothing will. But at least it's the best effort that I've heard to date. It's feasible to be able to bring my father home. Happy birthday, Baba. Happy birthday.
Sing real talk.
Because if y'all don't love him that much, damn it, I do. And I will do whatever it takes with my last breath to be able to make this manifest. So what I'm saying to each of you, get real serious about this shit. Focus your thoughts. You have to focus your thoughts in a way by which they become a tunnel vision. That you move from the mental plane right into a physical existence by virtue of the fact that you think that hard about nothing else every day, all day, until it manifests. That's what I had to say to each of you today. Each of you can appreciate the words that I've had to say. Because I feel I said them well. I feel I said them well. And I hope you think and feel that I said them well also. I love you all, and thank you for attending the show.
Love you too.
If anybody has any questions, I'll take them. But every bit we want to say, Shaddah Da, box it, bag it, and put it out there like this minute. But I'm not going to do that. Because I know there's certain things you all might want to say. And I want to give each of you opportunity. Feel me on that. That's what you call consideration.
Chief, just think I don't have any questions. I wanted something to say.
What you want to say? You got
Yes, family. For those beings on the line, because I see we have a lot of new callers on the line. Those of us who are wanting to take this very serious and move into action for putting this energy out. You see that this energy that she was putting out is very new. You know, it's very new and divine. And we got to put this stuff into action. Can you mute your phone, please? I'm going to talk to you on mute.
The question I have to ask you
with this being said, this movie, this documentary that we're working on, those beings is willing to dedicate themselves and want to work on it, please make yourself known, because this is like rewriting the Bible, people. This is the new version of the Bible we're writing right now with OSOICE. So if you want to be a part of something that's going down and forever, but we need people with good intent. You just here just to get some attention, do what you come in for a moment and leave. You're going to get exposed, because ATUN-RE going to definitely expose you, and you'll get called out. So people with good intent, good energy, and good creativity, let's all dig down deep and make this stuff happen. You see, because this is going to happen, it's going to grow. Right now we have the OSOICE offices set up. I'm in one right now. I'm in Augusta making things happen, because Chief gave orders to set the office up in Augusta for the anti-law community to get started in Augusta. So I'm in Augusta now, and I'm willing to give up my place of bed, willing to give up my seat where I sit, where I sleep at, for another brother who's willing to come here to be ready to work and dedicate themselves to this. You see, because we got a lot of good ideas, a lot of good, we're getting better machines, better equipment. We need to put this new energy out in the proper way on a bigger platform, on a bigger spectrum. So those brothers who are willing to dedicate, willing to work real hard, because that's the way he's going to run you. We work 24 hours a day. So those brothers who are willing to, come here and be focused and ready to work, I'm willing to give up my where I sleep at for you. Because I know we should be able to work for and by one another. And where this thing is growing is that we're going to have many locations all over the planet. So we got to get started with the Augusta office first. So any brothers you out there, you looking, I know your life is going crazy, especially with all this stuff going on in the world, the COVID-19 and people losing their jobs, relationships, a lot of brothers getting released or going to jail. You're looking for a new order, a new direction, and someone to check you on the occasion, because as Nubians, we got to get checked. We got to be reminded of our duties, because we can we can float off and drift off. And all these drugs out, and this boring TV is making us do so easier. So you're looking for somebody else to check you, put you in place. ATUN-RE is the guy, because he's going to tell you the truth. He's going to be a little firm on you. He's going to tell you stuff you don't want to hear, but you realize later on that it was what you need to hear, and it made you better overall. And he's not only telling you what to do, he's also making and doing things. Because you see his doctrine is getting better and better. It's changing moment by moment. It's a right now doctrine. Because he's not saying the stuff he said 3 months ago or 6 months ago or for a year. I've been following his words for a long time, and it's getting better and better. It's great stuff. So it's the truth, because he has to be alive from the heavens to be able to speak how he's speaking right now. Because a lot of rappers right now, they can't think of a thought. They can't even make a hit. They can't even think right. They're blunting their brains out. Their signals, they've been turned off. ATUN-RE, he's being turned up. You see his volume getting better and better, more focused. I don't think he even said a curse word this time. But no, we love ATUN-RE though. Truth is truth.
Yes, sir.
But
yes,
curse words have blessed words. But I know a lot of elders don't like the way he speaks. But the youth love it, because that's how they speak. So, but again, those are brothers who out there, sisters who are looking to do the work and get their hands dirty. Come into the Augusta office. We'll put you to work. Make sure you eat. Make sure you have somewhere to stay. And we working on the greatest movie ever to be written. Come on, y'all! It's a Yahshua movie, and it's involving the release of our master teacher Malachi Z. York. So those who dedicated, please contact the office immediately. That's all I got to say. Thank you, Chief.
Thank you, loved one.
This is Ernestine. May I say something?
Enough said. Shaddah Da, y'all love y'all.
Hold on, my mama talking, man. Let her say something.
Okay, family. This I recall. I lived from that on. ATUN-RE talked about a hologram. We did the research on it years ago. He knows how to make it, how to make one, how to do it. And I suggest that if and when you can, you go to a library and look it up. It can be done, so that we can then assist him in what he's about to do now. And blessings to all. That's all I have to say.
Thank you. Anybody else got something they want to say?
I apologize. I just wanted to say Shaddah Da family, Shaddah Da on me. Word is born, love. That's it. Amen.
That's ATUN-RE. the young brother, El Illa, the dog. How you doing, Master? This is the young brother, El Illa. Can you hear me?
I hear you. Oh, yeah, hey, Brandon. I want you to get this brother's number.
Okay.
Now official member of the OSOICE.
Cool. Say your name, where you calling from, brother.
Thank you, I
Can you put your phone in the move? Yes, sir. I'll follow.
Nice to meet you, Coach. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Thank y'all. We'll speak to y'all in a minute.
Thank y'all. Shaddah Da.
I want the brothers to have access to the OSOICE chat room. The brother, you are now official member of the OSOICE Diamond Tep.
Thank you, Master ATUN-RE. Hotel. Thank you.
Hotel. Hey, Diamond Tep.
Hotel.
Are you there, Diamond
Chief,
Tep?
I think he just left off the call, Chief.
Oh.
He's not here now?
No, I'm still here.
Somebody get in touch with the brother and tell him he's an official member of the OSOICE now also.
Cool. Welcome, brother. Welcome. Glad to have you on the team. OSOICE.
Welcome home, baby.
Thank you, brother.
Welcome home.
Yep.
Hey, thank you, Tank. Thank you.
Yeah, big bro.
Thank you.
Much love. Hey, write this phone number down right now. You have a pen, or can you memorize it?
I got a pen right now.
Are you there? Okay, you ready?
Yes, I'm here. I got a pen. I'm ready.
It's 470. Call me, text me your information now. 470.
470.
485.
485.
4750.
4750. I got you, Tank.
Okay,
yeah, text me now.
Brandon.
All right.
I want these two shows put out on YouTube as fast as it can possibly be done. And I want you to take a copy of the link, and I want you to get in touch with the civilian nation.
Right.
The same people who are setting up this conference call for me to attend about who's the real Messiah. Send a copy of this show to them with the quickness.
Cool.
I want to see this show everywhere, and I want to see it there fast too.
Cool.
That's a direct order.
We on it.
Chief.
We on it. Okay. We taking notes now, but brother,
I don't want to stop you, though. Listen. I want us to move fast, but I don't want you to put out no product that's not sloppy. Put some pictures nice, do it up proper, and get it out there now.
Cool. Yep.
All right? Anybody got
anything
else they gonna say?
Yeah, I got a question, Chief. This Musa. Can you well, I just looked up some holograms, like equipment, like some inexpensive ones, like the cheap versions, like $170. Going, they range all the way up to, I guess, $800. But then also, my question to you, Chief, is can you explain the difference between worship, meditation, and prayer?
Worship, meditation, and prayer. First off, prayer, if I say to you, what is prayer? The answer is, it's a form of communication. A form of communication. It's concentrated thought that is sent into the galactical airwaves that is picked up by someone somewhere. How do you know? Because prayer works. You follow that?
I follow.
Now, but keep in mind, prayer is talking. Meditation is listening. Meditation is where you sit and create the pyramid with your body by sitting Indian style with your back against a wall if you can't sit a full lotus or a half of one. I'm not in the pain. So that full loaded shit, man, I don't do it. I get up against the wall, push my back against that wall, straighten it, sit Indian style, close my eyes, and find true center. True center. Center yourself inside yourself by taking your consciousness down to the root seat first. And in so doing, you travel your chakras up and out of your crown seat, and then you sit there quietly and wait for enlightenment. Enlightenment comes in the shape and form of flashes in the mind, pictures that you will see that carry a true guidance. These are your prayers being answered. But you got to shut up long enough to be able to hear it and to be able to interpretate the language that the heavens is using to communicate to you. So what you then do...
I had to think for a second.
Yo, somebody got to be quiet. They're talking too damn much.
Phone's on mute.
Sorry, Master. Sorry. Apologize. I apologize. That's the youngster.
Sorry. You don't
no,
apologize.
we say you're sorry. When you say you apologize, you're giving praise to the god Apollo, which is not one of ours. He was blonde-haired, blue-eyed, and had sex with small boys as if it was fashionable. Don't believe me? Check it out. We say we sorry.
Overstood.
And listen, and we will do our very best to see to it that something like that doesn't happen again, because if you leave that part out, your sorry is worthless. And when you say you're sorry, you're giving praise to the god Osiris. Oh, he who sighed us. You know how they say, if you say you sorry, you a sorry-ass nigga, they say you apologize, they got it backwards in this society. When you say you apologize, you are giving praise to the god Apollo, which I say, again, I say to you all, it was not one of ours. He's a blonde-haired, blue-eyed being who had sex with small boys as if it was fashionable. So never say you apologize again. Always say you sorry and mean it. By saying I'll do my best to see to it that something like that never happens again. Because if you leave that last part out, then you will be prone to do whatever it was that you did, that you said that you were sorry for, making your sorry null and void. And meaning and to become absolutely worthless. Because a motherfucker who sits up saying he's sorry about the same thing over and over again, you have to say to yourself, was the motherfucker really sorry in the first place? So the reality of it is that after it's all said and done, what you have to then do is say, I'll do my very best to see to it that something like that never happens again. And you have to mean it to the marrow. That's how we roll here at the OSOICE. Because we're also nice with everything we do and everything we say.
Cool.
Now, anybody got anything else they want to say before I sign off?
The brother asked you to speak on worship.
What you say, Umi?
The brother asked you to speak on worship.
Worship is the same thing as prayer. But the truth of the matter is when you say worship, that's like saying worship. See, because your concentrated thought is a ship that you send into the galactical airwaves, shipping your communication to where it is you are sending it. And because we are at war, it is a warship within itself to pray as much and as often as you possibly can. But prayer without meditation It's like a bird with only one wing. You can't hear your prayers answered if you run in your mouth. So what you have to do is after you pray, sit your ass still, quietly, and get your mind to shut the fuck up. Because the mind is in a constant state of rambling by which it never shuts the fuck up unless you make it. See, that's easy for you to do. The only is not easier said than done. It's done and then made easy for you. But practice makes perfect. Well, you have to practice at telling the mind to shut the fuck up. Because even when you tell the mind to shut the fuck up, the minute it gets any type of enlightenment, it's going to talk. Did you see that? What was that? What was that picture about? Even then, you got to get it to shut what? Up. Get you a pencil and paper and put it down next to the side of you. And you got to come out of your meditative state to write down what you saw. Do that and go right back. So that you'll have some type of log of the flashes of guidance that is being afforded to you, by which your prayers are literally being answered because you took the time enough to shut the fuck up to be able to hear them answered. But remember, prayer and meditation work hand in hand. Prayer without meditation is like a bird with one wing. You can fly. No, you can. With your mind, anywhere you want to go. You don't have to move one place. You don't have to move at all. See, because you are only limited by virtue of the fact that your eyes are open. Because with your eyes open, you see that wall, right? The minute you see it, you know you can't go through it. But if you close your eyes, you move from a limited situation to an unlimited situation, a limitless situation. Because the walls, the minute you close your eyes, they disappear. Now, don't they?
Cool.
And know that darkness is not evil. White light, by virtue of the fact you was introduced to it a little bit too fast and too soon, is what's causing you your chaos and confusion. Because white light is greedy. It wants to occupy every space that darkness exists. When in the darkness, you will find something that you can't find nowhere else. Want to know what it's called?
Yeah.
Peace and the absence of chaos and confusion. And how do you know? Because when you want to go to sleep at night, do you turn the lights on or do you turn them off?
Turn them off.
Which lets you know that darkness was, is, and always will be, while light had to be let. It needed permission in order to be wherever it had to go. So which one is more powerful? And which one is good and which one is evil? Becomes the question. And by virtue of the fact that each of you, when being born into your physical existence, was introduced to white light a little bit too soon and abruptly, and by virtue of the fact that you was hung upside down, making it the very first thing you saw to be upside down also becomes a big part of the problem that you are living through as we speak. Because the transition from the etheric realm into a physical existence did not run smoothly. You were supposed to have come into a physical existence without even knowing that you had exited your mother's womb. Where if the environment was triple dark, you wouldn't have even known that you had moved from one state to another. But because you sister or brother, your birth ceremony was inappropriate, is a large part of the reason by which many of you are now still suffering right here to this day. Because whether you know it or not, if the first thing you saw in this life was upside down, that becomes the very reason by which many of you are still seeing everything upside down now. And I'm here to straighten it out for you. Don't fool yourself. And there is nobody else but Baba. So grab hold of what I'm saying and hold tight to the hem of my God and never let go, because it is Habu Allah, the rope of Allah itself. Don't fool yourself. I am your salvation, the truth, the light, and the way. I'm not here to destroy the law, but grace and truth comes by virtue of me, and no one, I repeat, will make it to the Father except by way of me. Meaning you all will never see my Father again unless y'all do what the fuck I'm telling you. Truth is truth. And don't fool yourself. I and my Father am one. If you can't tell, there's something fucking wrong with you. Our signature is a signature that cannot be duplicated, copied, Xerox, and it cannot and never will it be ignored. Because our tones are one that can't be ignored. When you hear us speak, damn it, you're going to listen. Whether you like it or not, no matter who the fuck you are. Truth is truth. Tell the truth and shame the devil. And don't feel bad when the people of this planet have a tendency to ignore true guidance and divine love personified in the way in which they do here today, because it's the same way they acted 2,000 years ago, becoming the very reason by which I left their asses then. But I've taken the vow not to leave you all and give up on you all this time. Because that's what I did. I gave up on you niggas. Because I came to my own, but my own receiveth me not. I said, there's as many things I have to tell y'all, but y'all can't bear them now. Damn it, I got to go. It's expedient that I leave you, because if I don't, you ain't going to never be comfortable again. And ain't none of y'all going to have peace, because I'm going to keep telling you about yourself the whole time I'm rocking and rolling. Whether you like it or not. So understand this, that it's quite possible that at certain times and places, I can get on your nerves. Because I'm the coach of the basketball team. And we playing for the ring, damn it. And I'll be damned if I'm going to have a starting five whose star player is going the wrong direction on the court and slam dunking in the other team's basket and me not say nothing. To the point that at certain times and certain places, you'll probably end up hating my ass. But you'll thank me later when I've given you everything you need for you to have earned eternal life. I bet that. With tears in your eyes, you'll thank me for having brought the best out in you, which is what I'm sent here to do, damn it. And I don't hit no misses. And I'm not going to put you all in a position by which you all will have to miss me for 2,000 years all over again. Trust me. Shit. And you should be thankful that I carry the mentality here today that I do. After all the shit that my people done put me through. Should be very thankful that I ain't gave up on your asses. Because niggas can do some stupid-ass shit and say some stupid-ass shit out their mouths to the wrong person in certain places, in certain times in which they shouldn't. Crazy to the very motherfucker that was sent here to save your ass. And who was taking on a job that is mammoth, bigger than me and you, by virtue of a free will offering. Didn't nobody hold no gun to my head. That's why any of them niggas who on the line talk about their messiahs, the first thing I'm going to tell them is if you took on a job and the responsibility is mammoth is the one I know this one to be, I can do only one thing, which is to admire you and tell you, never let nobody tell you you ain't a messiah. If you're willing to do what the job takes to do, I can't do nothing but admire that fact. And I wish you nothing but the best, and I will pay the most I protect you. Shit. They thinking I'm going to go in there and say something else. Hell no. I'm going to tell all the motherfuckers exactly what the fuck I just said. And mean it. Because if a motherfucker took on the responsibility that I have, I can't do nothing but admire their asses for having done so. Because this job was mission impossible from day one. And if you think it's impossible for me to love you, whether you like me or love me or not, understand that the minute they said impossible to me, I said I'm possible. And y'all just don't know it yet. And don't get mad, damn it, because it's happening to me and it ain't happening to you. I just couldn't be. Oh, I know him. He ain't nobody. Nigga talking about he ain't no Messiah. Who, Mary's boy, the carpenter? Shit, I used to get high with that nigga. We did boo-de-boo and da-da-da. I say, yeah, probably true. But the only reason you saying that is because it's happening to me and it ain't happening to you. Don't get mad, nigga, if you get tongue-tied and can't kick it the way I do. And I rock the mic thrice, as the thrice greatest who's ever done it. Besides Baba and Tuti himself, shit, it's incorporated in me as more than just a gift. It's incorporated in me genetically. Because listen to the way I speak, damn it. And if you don't hear Baba and me, something you for real up moon, mook moon, and su moon. One of the Moon brothers showing up. Damn lunatic. There you go, y'all. That's it. Now box it, bag it, and put it out there. Shaddah, fam. I love you. I'm out.
Thank you. Shaddah.
Shaddah.
Shaddah. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. Shaddah.
Shaddah.